students.
Morning, sir.
Morning. So very good morning to all. Today we are going to see about case study on additive manufacturing. Before going into the topic, we must know about the meaning of additive manufacturing. What is additive manufacturing? Layer by layer manufacturing. So there are different kinds of manufacturing. So if you say manufacturing, normally we use it to melt the metal and pour it into a cavity, that is called casting or molding. That is one type of manufacturing. Another type of manufacturing is about the machining or removing the components. So removing the components means by using lathe or CNC machine, what you will do is you will remove the unwanted materials and you will create the geometry. So that is about the subtractive manufacturing, right? So first is about the casting or molding. So there you will melt the metal and pour it into a cavity. That is one type of manufacturing. And another type of manufacturing is you will remove the unwanted materials through some machines. For example, lathe, CNC. That is subtractive manufacturing. And one more thing, forging. Have you heard about forging? What is forging? Yes, the metal is placed in between the dies and you will apply pressure on the die so that the impression of the die is fit on the metal. So that is one type of manufacturing. So here this additive manufacturing is somewhat different than all the conventional techniques. So here in additive manufacturing what we do is you will add the material layer by layer. So that is why it is called additive manufacturing, right? So in this subject, the modern technology you see here. So now the additive manufacturing is used in many fields of engineering. So though it is used in many fields of engineering, you see the medical field. That is what the today's case study deals about. So you should know about the application of additive manufacturing in the medical field. Before going into the topic, I would like to know about the meaning of design thinking. What will be design thinking? Yes, creation of ideas, right? So it is a human-centric approach. So there are different stages of design thinking. What are the stages of design thinking? Empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So this is a DT-based approach we will call it as. So that is a design thinking based approach. So what we will do is you will analyze the root cause for the day-to-day life problems and you will find a solution on the stages of design thinking. So today we are going to see about the case study here. So if you see the case study, here the case study deals about the manufacturing of orthopedic implants. So orthopedic implants means the people who are old people who will be having their knees, the knees will be here and they will not be able to walk. Which means they will be able to walk for some time and they have to rest for some time. So the knees will have some pain. So what they will do is they will replace the knees because the knees are worn out. So you cannot walk as like the youngsters. So that is what the case here. So here the case is about not replacing the knee, but whereas the manufacturing of orthopedic implants. So here in this case, if you see the orthopedic implants, the implants are manufactured by a company, right? So that is what the Croom Precision Medical. So this company manufactures orthopedic implants. So these are the, you can see here, these are the implants that are manufactured by this company. If you see the profile of the orthopedic implants, it is a very precise thing because it is implant inside the human body. So it should be precise and case to case it may vary. So this is what the case here. So the challenge here for this company is to incorporate complex structure into orthopedic implant and reduce amount of offline testing. So here the testing time is much and it takes more time. So what happens is I will take an example. So here if you manufacture a component and if you are able to test it and if you bring it to the market, there may be some parameters. Imagine a pen, right? So there is a ballpoint pen, there is a ink pen, there is a gel pen. Am I right? These are the three categories of pen. So once if you manufacture your pen, your stationery, and if you are going to bring it into the market, and if you see that the customer are able to see varieties of stationeries in the market. Am I right? NARS is manufacturing pen. Am I right? Cello is manufacturing. Faber-Castell is manufacturing. Natras is manufacturing. So are the competitors. So while you bring the component to the market, there may be some competitor. So here in this case, what is the difficulty is to test this component may take some time. After testing and you bring it to the market, there may be some competitor. So the lead time is more. So what happens is there may be a very low business or very low in ordering these kind of orthopedic implants. So this company approached this problem to the Renisha. So the Renisha is a 3D printing manufacturing company where they used to provide solutions for the companies to use the technology. So this is the background of the case. So you can see here, Crew Precision Manufacturing has been supplying a class 1, 2, 3 medical devices to the orthopedic market for over 35 years, right? Because these devices will ultimately end up in impacting people's life, it is essential that rigorous quality procedures are applied to help to achieve safety and effectiveness. So this is what very much important. Achieve safety and effectiveness of the device both during the and following implantation. So this is what the device which you are able to see here. This is the orthopedic implant. So this orthopedic implant, the challenge here is the manufacturers are increasingly incorporating novel complex structure. Novel complex structure means, for example, your face will have different geometry. My face will have a different geometry. So case to case, the geometry varies. So you are able to manufacture means, imagine a person is having an injury on his head, right? So he has to be replaced with some bone to be replaced with some other implant within a period of time means. Manufacture, design, manufacture, test, and then you implement it. Will take some 3 months of time. Those 3 months of time, the patient will like loss of life. Am I right? Because the time required to operate or to recover is very much important. So that is why we use the 3D printing in this case. That is what the solution here. So 3D printing generated quantum build-up preparation. So this is what the software, right? So they are improving implant performance and longevity. So you can see here, this company CPM carries out a series of offline tests such as chemical, mechanical, morphological properties of the implant, right? The tests are essential to measure mechanical and chemical consistency of the implants. So they can be a time-consuming. That is what I am trying to mean here. The time-consuming process, and it adds overall cost per part. So for example, imagine the Rolls-Royce car. What is the application of the Rolls-Royce car? It is a handmade thing. Have you seen the Rolls-Royce interiors? Why it is so costly? Because everything is a handmade thing, and it consumes more time. So while you case to case, if you build the profile, so what will happen is it will consume time. As you consume time, the manpower, it will increase the cost. Directly it will reflect the cost of the product. So that is why we use the 3D printing machine here. So here this is the machine we use it for testing. So you can see the component which is placed on the chuck here, right? And this is the inspecting machine. This inspecting machine tests the implant and the geometry of the implant, and it is an automated test. So this reduces the time taken for the testing. So this is what the solution provided by the company Renisha. So Renisha's AM technology produce complex structures in one manufacturing operation. As an example, it began assessing the use of gyroid lattices. This is what the gyroid lattices on acceptable cups. A design feature which would not be economically feasible to produce before the investment in AM. So before AM, they are conventionally testing and they are performing the operation manufacturing. So here they used AM based manufacturing process. So this process has reduced and it resulted good rigorous quality testing, and it resulted a very good density as well as good Heinz models values. The strength of the component also increased. So this is what the result. So Renisha is a strategic partner in driving the advances in AM technology. So we come to conclusion that this case, you see here, this clearly visualized that the component which is manufactured conventionally took time, whereas the Renisha, the service provider who provided the solution through additive manufacturing. So through this additive manufacturing, the time is reduced as well as the precise and ends models also increase, the density of the component also increase, which means a good quality product is produced. So this is how the solution is provided for this I hope you have listened and you have understood the application of additive manufacturing in the field of medical. Am I right?